Hello. I hope you're doing well. Let me just do my usual nonsense. So, I think I'm ready to start. Barry Broomfield. I've been playing this for over 12 hours apparently. I feel like that took longer than usual. But maybe this is just such a hardcore map, you know? Massive environment with lots of things in it. It looks like my inventory is a bit of a mess. Oh, I need to... What is it I need to do? I need to go over there. That's fine. I've got loads of health stuff, which I guess is a good thing. I could rest, but I'm not going to, because that will probably respawn stuff. So I need to make a left here. I'm surprised I did not break my ankles there. I feel like that's usually what happens.
Whatever gets the job done.
Gold shotgun ammo. That's very nice. We encountered some enemies last time that are only defeatable with gold ammo. Gold ammo is fairly rare. Let's just sneak. Try and avoid those guys. There's a green snake, but not interested, and a bowler hat. I'll take that though. I'll take the mug. thought that was going to go very badly, but not too bad. That might have been one of the bird people that we encountered in the first chapter. So it's been a while since we've seen them. Excellent moon graphics. I believe that is the thing that can only be killed with either gold ammo or it might be I think there's something else as well. It's like fire maybe. But yeah, they're not killed by usual means anyway. I would quite like to check these huts. I'm sure they've got some decent stuff in them. But there are a lot of enemies. What's the eyeball? Reduces weapon sway. Increases the effective range. Nah. Not really interested in that. Hello, macaroni. Very bold of you to assume that there's more than me here.
This may be useful. We'll take this with me.
A lot of stuff that I'm going to end up selling.
You can never have too much of those.
Note on the defiler. The barren lands may be an unusual environment full of surprises and often unpredictable, but even here it is possible to encounter quite standard creatures that live up to stereotypical expectations. For example, the parasites. The defilers are nothing more than hosts to the hellbats that inhabit the interior of their bodies. The monsters are thus slow and completely devoid of any traces of their true self. Their entire behavior is a result of impulses sent from within by the parasite controlling every aspect of its habitat. Due to the nature of defilers, it is not recommended to shoot them in the head. Eagerness to kill the monster immediately, although understandable, will only liberate the hellbat dwelling inside. So you're better off killing it, but with non-headshots, which is quite difficult, isn't it? That is true, Macaroni, and hello, Quicks. I hope you're doing well. Another gold K.
Later, I guess.
I've got like 3 of those now.
That will come in handy.
Yeah, I'm doing fine as well, thank you. How's Mr. Marston? Oh, look at that platforming. Must be impressed. Oh, loved it. Let's try it again. Amazing. Was it worth it? No. But it was fun to do, that little bit of platforming. Parkour, so to speak. I feel like that lad who was in Casino Royale. Can I use one of those whetstone things? Because I might as well. I just played a few minutes to check it out. I'm still sad I didn't get the achievements. Need to finish Bow 6. AKA Blop 6 as I like to call it. Fair enough. It's more fun to say, isn't it? Blops. And it makes sense as well. It's not one of these weird things that doesn't make sense.
Explode.
Whoa. Hello, Grimstuff. Thank you very much for being subscribed for 45 years. What an absolute legend. Thank you so much. I hope you're doing well. I'm gonna hide in here. Hello, Kamo. Hope you're doing well. Beautiful sound effects. Joiking it? Exclamation mark joiking, I think is the command. Or joiking, something like that. I think that's a Fred command. Joy King. What? There you go. Grim knows what's going on.
Gone. I will need that.
I mean, you don't need a silver plate. But, you know, I'll take it anyway. I think Grim just knows how our minds work a bit better. Further down the rabbit hole, you know? But yet Grim has used pink for pretty much everything when it comes to his Twitch branding. Yeah, buy a second phone, obviously. One for watching live streams, the other one for watching clips. What is going on here? It looks a bit scary, doesn't it? I don't know if I want to hang out here. Pink and blue is quite a good combo. Hot pink and like cyan. And orange as well, yeah. It was a very popular color scheme for a while. You wanted a neon pink sports kit for years, but never had one.
Oh yeah.
I think he enjoyed picking up that dice a little bit too much. People. I know very little about Minecraft. I know it's got like zombie people in it. And I know that it's got like pickaxes in it. Spiders, it does have spiders and skeletons, I think. It's quite scary, really, when you think about it. I picked up a thing, but I don't know where it went to. I do need to get back home so I can sell some of this crap. You hate skeletons, what, in general? I don't know. I don't know. I picked up a dice or something. A die. But I don't see it because it's small. Oh, there it is. Easily missed that. Instantly heals 100% HP. Sets current HP to 5. While in effect, each hit taken costs $10. Removes all curses and flaws. Small treasure appears in the area. Moves you to an unknown location. And it costs $666. That all sounds a bit mad, that. I'm just gonna sell it. See anything that has like a major downside, I'm just like, no, thank you. Maybe that's the wrong way to be. Maybe I'm too much of a coward. Maybe I should live, you know, a little bit more dangerously. His own personal RNG, true. I'm on the right track, kinda. I mean, I should stick to the tracks, it looks like. I'll try not to get too distracted. It looks like the circus is over there. I think skeletons are cool, by the way. Just putting that out there. Macaroni beaches here. Absolutely fuming about that. What is that?
Damn it. Need to make some space.
Ooh, a chain revolver. Not really interested in that, though. My inventory is just filled. I'll read the note, though, without picking it up. Hello, Illuminati. An official document of the Alliance of the Iron Rose, Ferrera Rosa, Spinae Hostibus Nostros, Log 24 of the expedition into the Barren Lands, Commander L. Hart, Deputy O. Boer. Today we entered the cursed Barren Lands with a force of 10 men, including 6 fighters and 4 porters. Optimally, the goal of our mission is to capture alive the giant demon that destroyed the city of Silver Peaks and is now holed up in those same ruins. Realistically, it is to destroy the demon and harvest its body or organs for later study. Painkiller's a good game, yeah. How dare you call Battle Out of Hell expansion pack DLC? How dare you? I thought I taught you well, Macaroni. How did it go, Illuminati? Let's see if I shoot this thing. Oh no. Generic pop? You love generic pop? Oh, I can't even equip that because I've got no space for the shoddy. Westlife and Endos. I'm sure Robbie Williams was in there, Illuminati. But they were 3 for £1. They had speaker box love below. Take off your pants and jacket. I would have bought those if I had any money on me. You knew, I mean, I think this was quite clever of you, Illuminati. You knew to go into the charity shop with no money. Otherwise, you would have bought the whole shop. Yeah, I don't know what they're going to do about it, Quicks. Remake emotes for MP and MP2. I had my card on me, but I didn't want to use a credit card to pay £1 for free CDs in a charity shop. Look at you with your credit cards. Big spender, Illuminati here. I don't have a credit card. I don't like the idea of one. I don't know what to do. I'm surrounded by monsters, demons, and beasts.
Why is it so
Destroy!
hard to find a good slave around here? Must not.
Done and dusted.
Amex Black Card to pay £1 in a charity shop. I mean, that's probably why I don't have one. That's what I would end up using it for,
Already.
and I would look like a right mug.
You can never have too much of those.
Am I the only one still who thinks it's still quite warm? Not warm, but you know what I mean. I'm on the verge of taking this hoodie off. It's too warm. Am I built differently or something? There is exactly zero evidence that the creatures, scavengers, and hunters called demons are actually inhabitants of hell or another dimension. However, their appearance makes the name truly apt, especially when they are seen in battle. In spite of their size, they move very fast and tirelessly stalk their prey with predictable results. They dwell in places often shrouded in vapors that are detrimental to health or other living beings. During the fight, the demon relies not only on its abilities, but also on the vapors that usually surround its layers. The fumes are deeply harmful and pose a great threat. However, even without them, the demon can employ devastating ranged attacks, and in melee, quickly gains advantage thanks to four upper limbs capable of releasing a barrage of blows at its prey. At his prey. I think at its prey is better, to be honest, but you know. Just wearing a t-shirt? Okay, so it's just warm all over. Sticking it to the man. You always do. You always stick it to the man, Illuminati. I mean, look at you in Xbox Game Pass.
Diamonds are forever. Yeah, I am eternal.
Right on the mark.
Some Wonga. Pure alcohol. Not just like weak alcohol, pure alcohol.
I have a feeling this will come in handy.
So where am I? Oh, I'm pretty close to where I'm supposed to be. That's exciting. There's a bed near there as well. Can I make this running jump? I'm gonna say no. But let's try. Nailed it. Absolutely nailed it.
I need deeper pockets.
That's quite good. Maybe I should sell my crimson brooch at this point. Yeah, I wouldn't mind taking the heart. I don't know. I've just got junk. Let's Take this. Drink it. Ombudsperson. I like it. Then I can then move that other thing. And then I should be able to take that. Then I can then equip that. I've now got 400 HP. Look at that. Look at that. I will try my best to free my mind. Hello, Fred G. Right. Stealth expert, here we go.
Scum of the earth!
Oh no. One of those things. But don't worry. Free your mind and your arse will follow. Correct. What was that?
Don't come back!
I think that went okay. Molotovs.
Right on the mark. There's not enough space in my pockets.
Can you use something without having to pick it up? No. That would be too good, wouldn't it?
See, it doesn't hurt now.
I do like that sound effect a lot when you have a health potion. It's very good. Yeah, it's just a nice bottle of Hounds. Other brands are available though. Can I get in there? I can. North American baked beans. They looked absolutely vile. I'm sorry to hear that, Grimster. I didn't know there was a difference. Look at this, nice man.
Halt! Who goes there? Are you friend or foe?
Calm down, I'm not a monster, demon, or beast.
Fascinating. You are an undead. I see the wounds and the paleness of the skin, and the unearthly glow in your eyes. Incredible.
Huh?
I would be deeply honored if you decide to converse with me and answer a few questions. Non-binding, of course.
Sure, why not?
Please excuse my poor manners. It is from the excitement of meeting a real undead of sound mind. I forgot myself for a second. After all, in this place you have better chances of finding a fatal accident rather than conversation.
Can we trade? Desperately need to get rid of some guff. What am I gonna do? Thief. Let's hear a blunt thing. I'm gonna sell that. I know it's a bit early, but go for it. I've got loads of money anyway. Hello, Navam. How do you do? Is okay, excellent.
Fascinating. Well, it all depends on how precise the question is and whether I possess knowledge on the subject. The probability of it being so is satisfactorily high. Ask, then, preferably in full sentences and with a sufficient amount of details.
Listen, this might sound weird, but I'm looking for a powerful soul.
There is no scientific proof confirming the existence of a soul. Your question seems more appropriate for a theologian, which I am not.
Yeah, it does sound a bit familiar. I don't know who it is, though. It's a nice voice, though. This would be a good voice to have if you were a streamer.
However, as a gesture of goodwill, I will attempt to answer your question, theoretically at least. A powerful soul would surely require a proper vessel, and as it happens, I know where you might find one.
It does sound a
It is
bit
not
like
far
Matt
away
Berry,
from here.
yes. The ordinary boys. I can't keep up.
Not too long ago, I saw a suitable creature at the bottom of the chasm that cuts through town.
Bottom of the Silver Peaks chasm. Thanks.
I advise caution. The chasm is dangerous as it is, and filled with unknown vapors, among which lurk numerous creatures. Running blindly into any of these problems will be extremely unpleasant. I am afraid that even your undead condition will not allow you to reach the bottom of the chasm unscathed, but that is precisely where you will find your target.
I am an undead. A whiff of rancid air isn't going to do me any harm.
Of course, you are free to ignore my warnings and assess the danger yourself. Your choice.
What's your idea then?
As it happens, the vapors have excited my curiosity before. You see, they do not appear anywhere else, and seem to be connected with the creatures living there. The only thing stopping me from proper exploration is a lack of certain basic ingredients.
I'm quite impressed by his swinging chain physics down below. Isn't that good?
I will need something with a strong acidic property for analysis and to help me extract certain elements from other ingredients.
Acid, well, you probably have easy access to human peed glands. It would be perfect.
That is a good idea. Why have I not thought about it before? I'm sure I have that gland lying around here somewhere, and it is quite fresh. I am also in need of the means to keep my equipment clean and in good shape. I am afraid my current stock is empty, and we need to replenish it.
I have some human skin. Will that do for a rag?
I dread to think where you went to school, if at all, to think this would be a good idea. No, I need pure alcohol of the highest quality.
Good to know, Fredster.
The next problem to overcome is that we need something with regenerative properties. A species can be found in the vicinity that, after preliminary research, seems to display properties in its skin similar to those of a salamander. I think that other seekers and monster hunters call the species a demon.
Ooh, original name. Wendigo Heart gives me the ability to regenerate. Maybe that will do.
I am afraid we cannot work around it.
No.
It is a necessary ingredient. However, do not worry. The name demon is just that. A name given to something unknown. There is no proof those beings originate from hell, or that hell exists at all, for that matter. To sum up, I'm afraid that no matter how keen we are to proceed, we need to gather at least some of the ingredients. We do not have to worry about acid, but we still need pure alcohol and living tissue with strong regenerative properties.
And we found pure alcohol like 10 minutes ago, and I was like, don't need that. What a bell end.
As I mentioned, demons living in the area may inadvertently provide help in this matter. Good luck.
Thank you. Let's drink.
What do we have here?
That's probably a waste, but that's actually a pretty good description from Fredster.
You must have come across
I leveled up during that combo. I'm now level 16. Oh yeah, this game is well good. Very good. There's a bed in there somewhere, but I don't necessarily need to use it because my health's actually pretty good. Oh, invisible monster. I see you. I see you.
I better bandage that. Get back to hell!
That was quite strong. Quite a bad bleed. That's like a worse bleed than usual. So I need pure alcohol and I need fresh tissues or something. Did Far Cry 2 have bandages in it as well, or was that just, you know, the bullet hole with a knife thing? You know, the gruesome healing animations. I know Far Cry 2 had that stuff, but I don't know if it had bandaging in it per se. Gotcha. Don't need that ammo. There's another thing I can sell. Hello, RT. Thank you very much for being subscribed for 49 years. Thank you so much. I hope you're doing well. What an absolute legend.
Everyone will be stunned when they see me.
I hope you're doing well. Notes on the hellish clot. Hellish clots are one of the most difficult species to observe and analyze in the barren lands. Not only are they extremely rare, so far they've only been encountered in the mountains around the former settlement of Silver Peaks, but they seem to defy all laws of physics as well. They are capable of changing their solid state matter to liquid, becoming a part of the larger reservoir they inhabit. One theory suggests that they are, in fact, a blood-like liquid, and they assume the shape they use to attack foolish people using force of will. For now, this remains but a bold theory. As already mentioned, the hellish clot can take liquid form and move across the entire area of the bloody reservoir it inhabits. An observant and alert hunter can notice traces of its movement and avoid being taken by surprise when the creature emerges to the surface for a quick attack. It's not what I want though. I want pure alcohol and I want it now. I did not know that, Fred. Thank you for your free education. Yeah, I'm alright too, thank you.
Disgusting filth.
Aliens, it's lovely, isn't it? Do you know what I like? It's a Scottish one. Walloper. That's a that's a good one. Walloper, yeah, it's good.
Is mine and mine alone.
Rid this land of you.
Nitro ammo? What on earth is that? It's for the big rifle though, that I'm not going to use, so I'm going to give that a miss. Enjoy the lurk, enjoy playing Fallout Redemption
We'll need those.
Craft.
You can never have too much of those.
Never broach. Oh no. What on earth is that? Oh, it's that guy's head. At first I was like, is that some sort of weird rat? This isn't what I want, is it? I'll take it anyway, but it's not what I want. I'll tell you what I do want. I wanna, a zig a zig a.
Led you astray. Bleed the freak.
You see? I'm glad we're in the same boat here. I have that record, Macaroni. That's probably not very surprising though, is it? Oh, yeah, that's actually... You're absolutely on the money, Illuminati. I see that album quite a lot. The Blackstreet album. What's it called? Like Another Level or something? But yeah, I see it pretty often. Did you not see Puddle of Mud? The Spice Girls as well? You'll probably see Blackstreet as well. Oh, and you mentioned that Outcast Speaker Box Love Below. I think if we're talking just pure hip hop, that is probably the most common hip hop CD I've ever seen in all my years of charity shop hunting. No, you wouldn't have Illuminati. I don't believe you. You would have whipped out the Black Card if they had like Rocky Legends in like good nick, but not for Palm. I don't believe you. Well, there you go. At least you've got like your first taste of the charity shop life. Now you've like it will become an addiction for you. It'll become like your favorite hobby while you're out running or whatever it is you do. If you need to take a break, just pop into one of your charity shops. I feel terrible about that, come on, to be honest. That guy just fell through the ground. No, it's not Illuminati. I was looking at gameplay footage for that earlier just to make sure I wasn't wrong. Have you? I take it you've played as Homer Simpson if you're actually playing the game. I await your apology. What for? What? That it's actually a really good game and I'm wrong? Is that what you want me to say? Oh, sorry. It's an adequate game. It's not as bad as everyone says. That's what you want me to say. It's definitely in the top 10. Definitely in the top 10. 3 hours, 20 minutes. Imagine speedrunning that. Filth. Did you not notice that, like, Homer's neck doesn't connect to his body properly? Go for it, Illuminati. I just broke my leg. I hope you enjoyed that. Uh-huh. Pit My Ride. Pit My Ride's probably in the top 10 as well. Shout Fire. That might be in the top 10, yeah. But is it worse than Simpsons skateboarding? I don't know about that. At least I was able to finish Shout Fire. I don't think I would be able to finish the Simpsons skateboarding. Assassin's Creed, no, Assassin's Creed. As much as I like the dog on it, it's far better. Like Assassin's Creed is bad, but it is still like leagues ahead of the Simpsons skateboarding. Third day of the expedition, we reached the foothill of the mountains where the ruins of the Silver Peaks lie. Unfortunately, not without incidents. On the first day, one of the porters went missing. We found his remains next day, lying on the side of the road. We recognised him only by the scraps of his clothes. Poor fool. This was the first voyage into these lands. The reports indicate that this region is inhabited by little-known species of demons and monsters and beasts. The likelihood of encountering something unknown to us is high, but we are prepared for anything. Marlon... no, it's actually Marlowe Briggs, but... he likes saying it wrong on purpose because he hates that game so much. Those things aren't so tough. Far Cry Primal. Pin My Ride is like horrendously bad. I don't like Call of Cthulhu Dark Corners of the Earth, but I am in the minority. People seem to like it for some reason. Even though it's wretched and rubbish.
Alas, it's
Which is not a good
enough.
combination, is it? I think people like the idea of Call of Cthulhu Dark Corners of the Earth. And that blinds their ability to see what's actually there in front of them. Alakine's Gun. I will definitely revisit Alakine's Gun. Out of all the games on the not finished list, that is definitely one that I'll revisit. Why are you mad about that? I thought you loved Watch me play Alakine's gun. Fish heads? Isn't that what Tony Cipriani says? I replay it. I didn't finish it, Illuminati. I don't like having that unfinished game on my record. It's embarrassing, you know.
Lead the freak.
Actually, that's not true, Grim. I feel pretty bad about that one. I feel pretty bad about it. I might go back to it someday, and that is no joke. I might go back to it. Skelly Beetle. True.
Gone with the wind.
It's like Daikatana. I felt bad about leaving that unfinished, so I went back and righted my wrong. Of course I did. I mean, at least that's not difficult in the van. The hardest part is keeping your eyes open. You know, if you can do that, then you've got it sorted. The Last Guardian is
Oh, good.
something. I don't even know how to describe that game. I fell asleep while playing Fable 2 back in the day. Oh, you haven't lived, Macaroni. Maybe. It's a possibility. Come on. Come closer.
Juice to ashes.
Hello, Poke. I hope you're doing well. Everything. Literally everything. It wasn't even funny. It wasn't even like so bad it's funny. It was just so draining. Play. Enjoy, Macaroni. Good luck. Thank you for being here.
Gone.
Dead. Still haven't finished the tutorial bit. Sadly, that is the entire game. Come on. That is a big beast there. MGS2. I don't blame you because the last like 4 hours of MGS2 is just cutscenes, isn't it? With like one fight in there somewhere.
You won't be missed.
Alan Wake's a good game. I would say that I'm a Remedy fanboy, but I'm not really because I thought Quantum Break was pretty bad. And I didn't really get the whole...
I need to drop something first.
I didn't really get what the deal was with Control But I'm planning to go back to both of those at some point.
Not enough space in my pockets.
So what is this? A Reaper card. 30% instant kill chance on surprise attacks. That sounds like something I would quite like. I'm going to drop this. I'm going to pick that up. And I'm going to put it here. We'll see how this goes. They're always trying to give control away. I know it was on EGS, wasn't it, at one point? And I think it was a PlayStation Plus game at one point as well. So yeah, that sounds about right. I'm in the wrong area, by the way. But, you know. That is pretty true, then.
Out of my sight.
Gunshots rang out like a bell. I grabbed a 9, all I heard was shells falling.
Led you astray.
I like how the track before Unbelievable on the EMF album is called I Believe. Well, you know, it's okay to change your mind. It really, it really is butter.
Disgusting filth.
Uh-huh. Comfort.
Back into the void. And stay down. Out of my sight.
What's going on here? A Ouija board. Tunnel. Tunnel. P-A... Pin? Tunnel pin? Pint? Ing? Tunnel painting? Cut? Tunnel painting? Cut the tunnel painting? I nearly died there. Cut the tunnel painting? I don't know where the tunnel painting is, but... Don't know if I want to deal with this big beastie. Hello, Blue Dandelion. I hope you're doing okay. We can use my pistol. Oh, no, I can't because I don't have enough space. Oh, press the wrong button. It happens, doesn't it?
Rest in oblivion.
I did it. Tomahawk. Clown mask. Beach ball. Thank you. So, yeah, let's move towards my objective, but I do need to keep out for a tunnel painting, I guess. Oh no, it's a ghost person. You know what that means? Need to use a ghost gun, correct. I'm using 25th century science. Hold on. Need to have this out. And then I can use the whetstone. There we go. As you do, correct. I quite like the guy in that documentary, the guy who channels his alien friend Corton. He's good.
Bullseye. I'm gonna snack on your balls. That was your first started. Don't come back.
What on earth happened there? Oh no. He did, he did. It was very, I don't know. It made me, it entertained me, let's just say. When I think about it, it makes me smile, so I guess that's a good thing. Is that pure alcohol?
Let me take a closer look.
You're damn right it is. An ace of clubs? What does that say? I'm sorry. The Reaper card. Well. Yeah,
Whatever gets the job done.
I don't know. It's quite, you know, you have to make hard choices in this game, don't you? No, I've had the Ace of Spades already. I think I sold it though. I'm just gonna run for it.
Have you ever wondered why we exist? Are our lives but a sea of suffering with few scattered islands of relative peace?
Quite the thing, genius.
Splendid. Show me what you've brought.
Here's a bottle of pure alcohol.
Show me. Oh, well done. This will be perfect for our needs. Did you find anything else?
No.
Come back as soon as you find...
So the thing I need now is demon skin. So give me some demon skin, and we'll be off to the races. I'm gonna sell the dice. I'm gonna put... I don't think there's a chest around here, sadly. I was gonna say, I would like to put the knife in the chest. But I don't have such a thing right now. I'm gonna sell that. His voice doesn't match his looks. I think that's quite common, isn't it? It's an interesting thing where based on voice alone, we pick, create a mental image that ends up being pretty far away from the reality. He is 35. Pretty young. So I need demon blood. Oh, I actually landed on top of it. My platforming skills are remarkable. Thank you. AWOL. What a terrible, terrible, terrible game that was. At least it's free. Top 10 terrible games? No, no. Nice bat. The bat got stuck in the ground. That's a new one. I thought the Fred said it was someone else, some other lad.
Out of my sight!
I'm confused as well, but that's okay. I need demon skin. I think the demons are the ones, like the red ones. You would think, right? The bats like getting stuck, don't they? What's my XP looking like? Oh, pretty close to leveling again. I wonder if there's a hard cap. Ah, but it's the scientist, the doctor. I guess that's the question.
I will drink your blood. You won't be missed.
Because this guy is the doctor. Yeah. Very authentic pot sound, metal pot sound. There's a big beastie there. I don't think I want to go there, though. You said before that the demons are around Silver Peaks, which is where we have been. System Shock. Ah. Also a very good game. Hunting bow. Oh no. I'm nearly dead. Potential issue. Do you like that dodge, though?
Scum of the earth!
My health is poor. I might go back and use the bed, just might be the best idea. Not this way, though. I never stuck that. Kind of. Sure. Oh, there's an invisible monster there. Audio Sliv. And 50 Cent The Massacre. Dr. Joseph Lewis, credited as Travis Vengroff. What a name. I think Audioslave had 3 albums, right? Can't wait until me and Illuminati go on Pointless. think going that way is a bad idea. I'm just curious to see what's up there, but I'm sure we'll go to the hunter's village later on anyway. Yeah, you know, like Assassin's Creed Revelations or Resident Evil Revelations. These things suck.
Wretch!
They gave you the big blade. I don't know what to say to that one, Illuminati.
Disgusting filth!
That's a contaminator gland. It's not what I need. That's a contaminator. That's not a demon. What does a demon look like then?
Straight for the heart.
I thought that would have been a demon. I guess not. That's not a demon. That's a scallywag. What about this thing?
This hurts.
That's a demon. And it's got the demon skin. Oh, happy days. I feel like I've really achieved something.
You don't have a linseed. Splendid. Show me what you've brought.
Fresh demon skin, still warm.
Show me. Oh, well done. This will be perfect for our needs. Yes, this is the last ingredient needed to complete the fusion. Allow me to commend the effectiveness of your search. To make room, I need adequate space to conduct the experiment. Yes. Reaction as predicted. The smell is suspicious. Probably not dangerous, especially for an undead. A drop of the solution at the end, and if nothing explodes, it's ready. I regret that the artifact is of makeshift variety, but it should keep you alive even amidst the worst fumes and toxic vapors.
And my knowledge has increased. A powerful soul is at the bottom of the chasm. I don't know what I want anymore. I mean, that sounds alright. The cool skills. I'll try. No, no promises then. Nobody's perfect, that is true. Not even Illuminati. So I need to go back there and get into the chasm. See you later, Doc.
One and done.
Wow, so many stupid people in chat, Mingly, according to Illuminati. Oh dear. Now you know what it feels like to have someone say, "The Simpsons skateboarding wasn't that bad." Now you know what it feels like.
Anybody there? Did I hear something?
We'll need that.
Hello, spaceman. I hope you're doing well. Is this Fallout New Vegas? Yes. Grim and Fred are just being the same person again, that old gimmick. Hold on. We can make this work, surely. Remember this pistol? Chocolate covered hazelnuts.
I'll need that.
I don't know if I will need that, but I'll read it anyway. I know I've read this before.
I need to stop this bleeding. what do we have here?
Uh-huh. This is very, what's the word? Heated conversation. I feel like a battle is gonna break out at any moment. I think I have had rebels before, but not anytime recently, and I don't really remember what they're like. TBH. It's getting tense. You know who would win the battle, Voz? I'm the hardest lad in Weatherfield. I mean, that is true, Spaceman. You're like the last person I would want to mess with. You'll emote only this shit. The only problem is, Fred, emote only works if you're like not a sub. No, not not a VIP rather. And most people here are VIP, so it wouldn't be very effective. The fight would go on regardless.
I was just looking for those.
What can I say? Life's not fair. Gotcha. Is this what I need? Is this what I'm looking for?
You can never have too much of those.
Oh, it's this. Fourth day of the expedition. The ruins of the city stretched before us. We set up a camp in the former hunting town. Alas, we lost 2 men. One fell into the abyss, died on impact. The second one, while scouting, entered an ancient sacred spot and was killed by an ethereal apparition wielding 2 tomahawks with great skill. Sounds a bit scary, doesn't it? You're going to play some of the new Call of Duty? Well, enjoy. Good luck. Has Illuminati uninstalled it yet? Apparently so, Grim, yeah. I think you'll uninstall it fairly soon, Illuminati, if I was to guess. I think the, like, appeal is already, like, waning of Blop 6. Too busy enjoying Simpsons skateboarding, correct? I was actually, you know my theory of it doesn't matter what game you look up, if it's like older than say 15 years, like if it came out over 15 years ago, look it up on YouTube, go into the comments, you'll always find someone going, I love this game. This game is awesome. And yep, when I looked up Simpsons skateboarding earlier on today, I found that comment.
You better stay dead, pal.
What a lad. More like... No. I'm not going to say it, but you know what I'm thinking. You have found it under games that I did not even enjoy as a kid. Rocky Legends is a masterpiece, or at least for so I'm told. Now that Illuminati has let it slip that he thinks the Simpsons skateboarding isn't that bad, it kind of ruins all of his other opinions, doesn't it? Hello, Mary. Thank you very much for the huge raid. I hope you had a marvelous stream. I hope you enjoy playing Need for Speed Most Wanted. I saw you stream a little bit of it earlier, and I saw that you were praising the piss filter, so that was good. Filtered piss, yes, absolutely. It was not the 2012 one, no. I've never played Need for Speed Most Wanted, either of them. Or I might have actually played the 2012 one very briefly. I think they gave it away, didn't they, on Origin back in the day. I might have played that for like half an hour, but I've never played the original one.
I rid this land of you.
There's so much like smelly, painful dust in this area. Oh, very nice, Fred. How often is it that you've played a game and I haven't? Doesn't happen very often, does it? Yeah, I think I actually don't understand why they did that. It could have been you know, any sort of comparison could have been easily removed if they just called it something else. I don't think it's that difficult to name your racing game. But did it work though? I get that money rules companies, but was it actually a good move in the end? Oh no. Disaster. Disaster. Disaster.
Went to
Okay.
hell,
Took a little
came
time to do something there. Well, that's unfortunate. I'm going to take this opportunity to jump off this knife. And I'll sell some things to this guy.
Have you seen?
It probably got people talking about the return. That is very true. That's a fair point. I don't think I need this. Sold. I cannot sell the Way of the Spirit. I'm going to equip one of those coins, actually. Because if I die again, then I will get a curse. Well, actually, if I get a curse, I don't really care because I have so many of these purple bottles, which will heal, sort that out for me. So I don't care too much about that. In fact, I can just take one of those bottles now. How do you like them apples? Rocky Legends Remaster. I've said it before, the dream package would be Rocky Legends, and Don King Presents Prize Fighter, triple pack. Oof. That would be like 10 Christmases, 41 birthdays, 22 wedding anniversaries, all in one day. There we go.
Out of my sight.
Let's just keep going this way. Professional strats. What's that for, Illuminati, that quote? Tom King Presents Prize Fighter. There was that, and do you remember the game that came out around the same time, Facebreaker? By EA? I've probably mentioned it before.
You're not welcome here.
This is a really fun game. It just has its own challenge. I wouldn't consider this game the worst. The games that I consider the worst are Showtime Championship Boxing, Wii, Ready to Rumble Revolution, Wii, George Foreman's KO Boxing, NES, SNES, Genesis and Game Boy, and Evander Holyfield Real Deal Boxing, Genesis. No problem, Eddie. Thank you very much for the raids, and I hope you enjoy your bites. And I hope you have a good evening as well. It wouldn't surprise me if Illuminati is getting all of those games right now as we speak. There's an invisible beast there.
Destroyed.
I like the floating red skull. There's more of them. There's quite a few of them, actually. Drones, yeah. Just broke my leg again. What about Rocky Legends, Fred? This PS2 game, its masterpiece. Is this for Simpson skateboarding? A cool PS2 game. I know what it's related to, but I haven't seen the game. See, these are clearly people with like zero intelligence, Illuminati. You don't want to fall in with that lot. That's a bad crowd.
Rest easy, my friend.
How was that not a headshot?
My lady to rest.
Tom and Jerry in War of the Whiskers is a good shout. I know the name, I can't picture what the game's like off the top of my head. I've definitely heard of it before. Sounds like an excellent idea. Health is no good. I mean, you would think that 123 health would be alright. It's not really, because all the enemies in this game hit pretty damn hard. Gold short ammo. That's good. What does this do? I guess that's quite good, really. But I don't want to give this stuff up. You feel me? No problem, Fred. Enjoy. I don't think this is the way to go. Need to get back down there, if I can.
I need those.
I've generally not been picking up ammo because I'm trying to, you know, keep some space in my inventory, but I think I need to start picking it up again. I might switch back to the shotgun. I have pretty good ammo for that.
Stay dead, pal.
Oh, nice. This is all good stuff. I'll use a bandage, why not? And I'll use another one. Just to get them used up, because I have loads of them. Absolutely loads of them. Nice. Didn't get hit for a change. It's not very often that happens. I'm usually not good enough. Green snake, what does that do again? Total resistance against physical attacks. I mean, it's pretty good. I could just take it now for the crack. It only lasts for 15 seconds, so it's a waste, but I'm not going to use it anyway. Any other time, I don't think. It's not something I normally take. This is where I was earlier. There's an arrow there, very helpful. I wonder who left that there. I think that little hole is just an alternate way through. Ah, yes, there are a lot of arrows in Alan Wake. That is true. It's tense, isn't it?
Alas, it's never enough. I have a feeling this will come in.
Golden oil, I'll actually use it right now. I think it's time to heal. The healing potions aren't very effective. I think there is a skill for that, isn't there? But no, that's for bandages. There probably is something else that makes the healing potions more effective. Get 4 months of Apple TV Plus free with all tech purchases, new and returning customers. The control of streaming services, that is true. To be fair, Microsoft Game Pass, or Xbox Game Pass I should say, there was a while there when they seemed pretty desperate. you know, get a trial of Game Pass when you buy a Burger King and all that kind of stuff. Remember those days?
Lost and recovered.
BK plus Game Pass. Yeah, that was when they were desperate.
To nothingness.
I don't remember that. I don't know if we got those over here. Come on. You used to get the like 2-day trials with certain games.
Spicy.
Some games would come with yeah, literally just only 2 days for Xbox Live. I do remember that, but I don't remember them being with cereal or anything like that. Skittles website. Nice. You always know how to cheat the system, don't you? Every single time.
Right on the mark.
Hot UK deals, yeah. You do mention that side quite a lot. So that makes sense. How many healing potions do I have? Oh, still plenty. Still plenty. Don't worry, Vodster. You can always buy more with all your millions that you have. Well, over $9,000. Might as well be a million. Hello, Flora. How's it going? Sure shot. Sure. Crack is mighty.
May be useful.
Sting? Sting the wrestler or Sting the singing guy? An experimental variant of the large caliber rifle. No, thank you. But what's this note say? 6th day of the expedition, the day of the attack. We have several experimental weapons with us. They performed well during the trials, but now it's time to put them to real test in combat. I have already prepared a crystal of the right size to contain the monster's soul. If we can capture and stabilize it, we may be able to finally learn something about the potential origins of the Barren Lands. What a stealth kill that is. This feels like the most like Dark Souls area. You know, like an area of the game where there's so much like herdy stuff. And you try to avoid it the best you can. That's a massive skeleton. Welcome back, Grimster. The almighty Grimster.
It's good you're here. I was about to go and find you. While you were away, something amazing happened. A woman in need
A
arrived at
woman?
our place. Try to help her, yeah? Do that for me and I'll owe you. She's nearby, but don't get trigger happy, okay?
Yeah, this game does have a swamp in it as well.
You need anything? Or maybe you came back with something that will help us deal with our problem. Great job. You even managed to do it before the end of the world. Alright, since that is now out of the way, time to find the right place.
Is that what someone said about this game? Come on.
I found a promising spot, although it wasn't easy. See that big mountain? Cliche.
You can go there.
There's the potential for a successful summoning ritual. We have a teeny tiny problem, though.
What now? Cerberus is guarding the passage?
Nah, that wouldn't be a problem. We just gunned down the beast, done and dusted. No, the problem is that the passage is closed. I sense that nearby spirit totems are somehow connected to the rest.
Oh, I see. Come on. I mean, the way I've described it so far, it's like Thief mixed with Dark Souls mixed with Stalker. That's been my games to refer to.
Maybe we can use that to our advantage. Go and investigate them. Make an offering, do a rain dance, gobble up some mushrooms, or just get plain wasted. They seem to react to a word. Skeetsy. Whatever it means.
Sounds rude.
And don't even ask me how I know that. It's something from my past life. Details I've long forgotten. But the word came to my mind when I saw these totems. Sometimes I wonder how many strange memories have slipped from my head, and how many things I just can't remember. But enough about that. Go. You've got work to do.
I must find a way to open the passage.
Have you...
Let's trade. Would you like one of these? And one of these. I mean, everything else is kind of useful. I have a lot of keys.
Hey, handsome. I have it on good authority that you never refuse to help a lady in need. You're really that surprised? What kind of company did you keep before? Just thinking about it gives me goosebumps. I shouldn't feel sorry for myself, but for you.
Continue.
Let's put that aside. Like bones after a bloody dinner. I need your help in getting my garments back. Skin, to be precise.
You want me to bring you human skin?
Not just any skin, my skin. Do you think I parade Skyclap by choice? Believe me, I would rather be showing myself in a much better light. Alas, my property was stolen and hidden in the city. What's more, those vile little people read too much nonsense and created magic salt circles and other symbols around their treasures. Those are impenetrable barriers for beings like me. That's why I need your help.
I will do it.
The undead said you definitely agree. He's a cutie, isn't he?
He is.
Thanks, and good luck. I'll be waiting impatiently like a young Wendigo for fresh blood.
I must find the Boo Hag's human skin. Well, in and around the area that we've been going to all day today. Up your arsenal. I should stream more Ratchet and Clank games at some point. I think that would be quite a good idea. Making friends, I know it's cute, isn't it? It's just, nice to have, a game where you can, obviously you can stab people and you can steal their items and you sell them. There's a lot of bad stuff in this game, but you make some friends along the way, and that kind of balances it out a bit.
Right on the mark.
Should have rested back there. I might go back and do that. I need to spend my points as well. Okay. Berserker, fully upgraded. Should I stream Narc someday? Is that a brilliant idea? Oh. It's nice and quiet at the moment. Put it this way, it's definitely not in the top 10 worst games.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely not. Sorry, I was just having too much fun. I'm your pusher, man. Good soundtrack in there, but very poorly implemented. Narc strikes me as an Illuminati game. And when I say an Illuminati game, a game for the Illuminati would play for 15 minutes.
Here's some friendly advice. Don't get back up.
No. Well, there's the late 80s arcade game, but even that's not really a beat 'em up because it's more of a shooter. But the game I'm thinking of is the 2005 gritty reboot, starring Michael Madsen and Bill Bellamy and Ron Perlman. Oh. That is the appropriate response, I think, to that. Michael Madsen, he just won't say no. If someone shows up and says, look, we've got a video game for you, he'll just be like, where do I sign my name? Let's go. I'm bleeding pretty badly, but it's okay. You may need a big brain, but ironically anyone with a big brain would never play AC. It's very true. If it starred David Bellamy, I might be interested. Fair. Good soundtrack though, like I said. Curtis Mayfield, DMX. Happy Mondays. Good shit. Good, good mixture. Cypress Hill. No, no puddle of mud. That's a lie. I don't know why I'm going up here. What's that?
Wicked.
Wicked, wicked. Jungle is massive. 420 loot.
That's a nice little thing.
It was worth coming up here, it turns out. I know nothing about that kind of music. That's more your specialty. I refer to Fred. If I'm on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire and I get a jungle question, I immediately call Fred G. Fred G would be like, "Why are you calling me for? I can't remember the name of anything." And I'd be like, "Oh yeah, that's right. Sorry about that." There's a bed here somewhere? Oh no. Yeah, there was a bed here at the hunting tower. At least you can have a nice chat for 30 seconds, yeah. And I'd be like, "Well, what are you up to, Fredster?" And Fredster would be like, "I'll just put the pizza on." And I'd be like, "Alright, cool." And I'd be like, "It's not going very well. I'm only up to £2,000. And I've just wasted a lifeline talking to you." 2 grand, yeah. I mean, 2 grand. It's not to be sniffed at, is it? At least you're guaranteed the walkway of something when you get that far, right? So, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? All the rules are different now, so I can't remember how it actually all works now. Like I think the amounts, like the money stages, like it's all different now, isn't it? Illuminati is obsessed with Fable 2. Obsessed. Scavengers, trappers, and scouts who have remained under the influence of the dark forces ravaging the barren lands for too long, as well as individuals that never left the area, are often known as undead hunters. Like many similar creatures that used to be humans a long time ago, they have retained some of their old abilities, which makes them deadly foes. The undead hunter can fire powerful single-shot rifles with proficiency almost beyond that of an average scavenger. Direct fights with the undead hunter should be avoided at all costs. Instead, it is recommended to try and sneak up on the enemy. If that proves impossible, run from one hiding spot to another at well-timed intervals and reduce the distance. Of course, in the vast majority of cases, even one mistake means death. That's not true. Oh, look, Navam's backing me up. Is Fable 2 your favorite game of 2008? Probably. 007 Quantum of Solace is better than that. GTA 4 is my favorite game of 2008, closely followed by Dead Space.
Hellish spawn.
So, okay, we're going in this direction. Towards the circus. Rainbow Six Vegas 2 was good, but it was very similar to the first one. It wasn't a huge improvement. You know, classic Ubisoft, really,
It's mine
when you
now.
think about it. The same thing with Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter 2. It wasn't a huge improvement over the first one. The idea of Illuminati playing one of those, I think, is like impossible. I think Yakuza would count if you've played Like a Dragon or Infinite Wealth. Because those actually have turn-based combat like a JRPG. Shenmue, that's a bit more debatable, probably. What else came out in 2008? Metal Gear Solid 4, Guns of the Patriots. Far Cry 2. Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe. TNA Impact. You know, all the heavy hitters, you know. Turok. You know, the Turok game, the reboot with, also with Ron Perlman in it. Battlefield Bad Company, it did, yeah. Call of Duty World at War. Yeah, Bad Company 2 is my favorite Battlefield game. And it's not even close. Mirror's Edge. Turning Point, Fall of Liberty. Legendary. Devil May Cry 4. Saints Row 2. Prince of Persia. The reboot of that with Nolan North playing as the prince. That game is cack. Complete rubbish. Two thousand and eight. Do you want me to name more games, or is that enough for you? Age of Conan. That's enough. Castle Crashers. Braid came out in 2008. Base Breaker and Don King presents Prize Fighter. Gillian Michaels Fitness Ultimatum 2009, correct. FIFA 09, Madden 09, WWE SmackDown versus Raw 2009. NHL, yeah. Tiger Woods is probably still going at that point as well, right? Like, the games, I mean. I know he's still going in real life, but... Any franchise with a date in the name. Yeah. I always thought well, I kind of get it. The whole naming scheme. It's like they name it the year after it actually came out. I always thought that was a bit weird. Though interestingly, speaking of WWE, those games now come out in like the springtime, and they actually just use the current year. Cyberpunk 2077, yeah, they're really ahead of the curve with that one. So what am I doing? Who am I? I need to find her skin. Where's the skin at? This is not skin, this is a cigar. Is this ammo? In 2077 remake. I'm gagging for that as well. I've heard, is it true that they're doing a remake of The Witcher, like the first one? Speaking of CD Projekt Red. Yeah. Sad, isn't it? This is where the Ouija board was. Where it wants me to cut the painting. Are you? Am I?
Ashes to ashes. What's this now? Oh.
Oh. I do want to get into The Witcher someday. It's a big commitment, isn't it? It could take over my life. I doubt it, to be honest, but we'll see. Gotta get through all the personas first. How many people have actually done that, though? I would say that's quite an exclusive club. What, all of the personas? Even the dancing ones?
Righteous death.
I don't think so, Fred. The first two games are very hardcore and they're quite old.
Rest easy, my friend.
Oh. Reload. That is true, and Persona 3 got like its portable version on the PSP as well. PSP and Persona, quite a solid combination there. And then, of course, Persona 4 Golden came out on Vita originally, which is quite different. Yeah, so I've heard. It's all well confusing, isn't it? But yeah, I don't know. I don't know how many people have really played the first two Persona games. That is correct, Grim. I thought Fez was the one that people liked the best. Was it Fez that added the ability to allow you to play as a lady? Or is that portable? That's portable, okay. Fez, the game where you play as the little white thing. I thought that game was a load of bollocks. I'm gonna look up what to do for this because I can't be bothered. What's this game called? What are we playing? Skin for the Bride. Blood West. Skin for the Bride. I'm gonna have to go on Bing for this. Daily Motion is not helping me. Or we could just skip this quest and not do it. We could do that as well. Hit up Dark One. I hope you're doing well. Let's see. I found it on Daily Motion. It sounds like you're having a great time with this game. I just don't want to waste too much time roaming around, not finding the thing I'm looking for. I don't want to be Bono forever, you know? Steam reviews are grossly unhelpful. People either love it or think Phil Fish is a villain. He did say some pretty silly stuff. He did not come off very well, put it that way. I'm watching this video, but it's long. Phil Fish, what a name, I know. It's pretty good. Hello, Mr. Fish. Michael Fish. Was Michael Fish on Games Master? So where is this? They go into like some crack in the ground somewhere. Or there's like a ladder going down. Okay, we'll try that. Your hands are quite fishy. Well, you know, that's okay. Nothing wrong with that. Philip, poison? Really? I have to go down here. That's what I missed. I can see why he prefers to be called Phil Fish then.
We'll need those.
Michael Fish was on Games Master. I thought so. I feel like there was a reason why he came up in conversation.
Strange.
Yikes. This game is pretty grotesque, isn't it?
Something.
Oh, don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to you.
My skin! Now I'll finally be able to doll myself up and consummate our undead union! Oh, just wait until you see me. You'll never forget the sight.
I don't know what this game is rated by Peggy. I'm not sure. I'm sure it's rated M for mature.
Oh, how beautiful it smells! Makes me recall the screams, the blood splattering on my face when I retrieved it. An event of monumental importance to each of us. An event one will never forget. Thank you kindly. But don't think I'm gonna let you leave here without a reward. You have the map, right? Give it to me. I'll mark some places for you. Secret, dark places. Perfect for hiding victims. Oh, what's left of them? You know, winter supplies. Go now. Even I need some privacy when changing clothes.
So let's see my map. Hidden stash, I see. We can definitely hit up some of these. Well, there you go. That answers that then, Grim. IGN didn't bother to give this game a rating either, so Peggy and IGN, very similar. I should have slept there. I'm just too eager. Oh, really? Peggy 12.
I knew I could count on you, especially in matters as delicate as sweet Mary. She's marvelous, isn't she? I can't wait to see her wearing a new skin. Oh, all my bones rattle with anticipation. Oh, look at me.
Shall I sell that? Yes. Sell that. I feel like it's all a bit messy still. Hi there.
That dock in the valley is a nice piece of meat.
Are there more creatures like you out there?
Yes and no. See, it's a bit complicated. Boo hags are many. Maybe you even had a chance to meet a few of those, less charitable ones towards strangers. Unfortunately, they all lost their minds a long time ago. Too much rotten meat in their diet. Not enough bone marrow. I always kept saying that. I'm afraid you can't count on any stimulating conversations with boo hags. Except me, of course.
Who are you?
Oh dear. Is there something wrong with your sight? Maybe you need a new pair of eyes. In times of abundance, I'd get fresh ones in a jiffy. Oh, that's what you're asking. Sometimes I forget there are cultural differences between us. Don't you worry, though. I'm what people call a boo hag. An ugly name from an ugly human. Call me Mary.
But how on earth can you talk?
You ask as if you've never met a talking creature that's not human. You know, the ability to communicate verbally is not unique to Homo sapiens. That sounded fancy, didn't it? I was eavesdropping on the dock and learned some new words. But back to the point. Yes, I can talk. In fact, any of my kind can. I mean, could. Before they went completely mad. It's hard to put up with them since then.
Okay. Thank you. So let's rest. Them bones, indeed. Hold on, give me a second. It's getting too warm in here. That's better. So there's like a thing close to here. You're gonna have to read the Blood West novel for that sort of information, Fred.
Hellish spawn.
So I need to find a way to get down there.
May need it at some point, you never know.
I think you ask brilliant questions.
Miss the touch of moisty human flesh. Let me steal your breath away.
Sleep now, forever. Wretch. You won't be missed.
Batman Forever. Good soundtrack.
One and done.
Nitro ammo.
Can't say no
Ooh.
to such a curiosity.
This does not count as a hidden stash, but you know, it's not too bad. Got some good Wonga there. There's a bottle, a bowler hat. Not interested in that though.
On the mark.
There were 2 Batman Forever games. There was like the arcade style one, and then there was the other one. Good description, I know. So if I stick around this kind of perimeter, it should lead us to one of the hidden stashes.
Rest in oblivion. This may be useful.
Is this it? Is this it? This is crap. That was absolutely crap. I'm very disappointed. After all that. Spaceman, I always wanted you to go. Spaceman, intergalactic crowd. And that's another song. I can't wait for Illuminati to add to his PSR thing. Joker, foil I do. This guy.
This hurts. Here's some friendly advice. Don't get back up.
Obviously goes over the heads of 99.9% of its target audience. Alright, mate. Can I get a ticket to see Joker 2, mate? Oh.
Lost and recovered.
This hidden stash wasn't much better, I have to say. Slightly better, but nothing to get excited about. I've been very let down with these hidden stashes. Even a hidden mustache would be quite nice. My understanding is that it's a full-blown musical. I think that on paper sounds like an okay idea. People might want to, like, destroy me for that. But I think the idea of a musical on the Joker, I actually don't think it's a terrible idea. Am I weird? I actually think that could work.
Led you astray. Bullseye.
Is Mamma Mia a musical? It probably is. I feel like it is. Shout out to Pierce Brosnan. When Pierce Brosnan was Bond, all the Bond games were good. Apart from Nightfire on the PC. Everything or Nothing was good, yeah. An episode of Buffy called Once More with Feeling was a musical and it rules. So what you're saying, Fredster? You know, like the way we have the Godfather on Ice idea? You can also do like Godfather the musical.
Right on the mark.
Yes. I still like the idea of Godfather on Ice though. I don't know why, it just tickles me. Some owl lad skating, buying some oranges, you know, and then all of a sudden, pop, 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 pop. On ice. Oh, the horse head bed scene on ice. It doesn't get any better.
Maybe useful.
This is good. That's a lot of gold coins there. Now we can pop in and say hello to the doc. Oh, what? Salamander? Do I want this? Reduces damage from demonic vapors. Cannot be sold.
Oh, you have returned. I hope you managed to find what you were looking for. Would you kindly hear my request?
What is it then?
I am simply asking you to listen to what I have to say. I am certain that my friend vanished in these mountains. I would be immensely grateful for any information regarding his whereabouts.
Tell me more.
And he is an excellent, if somewhat flamboyant scientist. For years he studied the fauna of the barren lands, paying special attention to all manner of beasts. I do not need to explain how hazardous of an endeavor that is. Of course, he was well aware of the danger. He can take care of himself. His notes and observations are a unique and extremely valuable source of knowledge, as well as an attempt to document these strange lands and their inhabitants. During his travels, we kept in touch as much as was possible. Sometimes he would stop by and visit me at my former home. I know that he set out for the mountains a long while ago. Since then, I have not heard from him.
I'll help if I can.
Thank you. My friend, Frank Overmeyer, was a graduate of the University of Kentucky. Always impeccably dressed and clean-shaved, as much as traveling through the barren lands allowed. You will recognize him by a monocle and yellow elements in his garments, or by his notes. Maybe you have even found some of them yourself. If you find any trace of him or his whereabouts...
We trade. You can have that. You can have that. You can have one of these. I'm not going to use this, realistically, so you can have it. I must find the scientist in the mountains. Okay, let's rest. I see, so we need to go down south. Very exciting. The scientist, I see what you did there. Immediately, the first thing that came to my mind was clocks for some reason. What happens if you do SO Coldplay? Yellow indeed. API error? No way. No way. No way. Is this like another Bananarama situation? Where the account name technically exists, but you're not allowed to change your username to it. This channel is currently unavailable due to a violation of Twitch's community guidelines or terms of service. Blimey. I didn't know they were into that kind of thing.
What's this?
Scavengers, trappers, and scouts. I've read this before. This one. Unexpectedly, I've discovered a new subspecies of the birdman, which I decided to call the Birdman Outlaw. The reason for that is simple. Most certainly the creature used to be an ordinary bandit before its transformation. What surprised me is that the Birdman mutations can be found outside the areas where they might have been spotted initially. This may suggest several possibilities. Perhaps each barren land shares a few basic elements from which those bloody mutations originate, or maybe in each area live vulture-like creatures that the curse may be used to create the Birdman. Whichever the case, this particular variant fights in an almost identical way to a typical Birdman. Namely, it can fire a gun with decent accuracy and evade attacks. The ace in its sleeve, as one of my dearly departed assistant has found out, is the ability to instantly empty the clip at short range, hailing bullets at the victim. Bird person, correct.
Be gone.
I don't know. Yeah, that might be a thing.
See, it doesn't hurt now. Bullseye.
Oh, platforming. Oh. Hold on, try it again. Try it again. I'm getting worse. The beautiful South? Ah, forget it.
Rest easy, my friend. I'll need that.
Look at all this stuff. Don't mind me, I'm just looting stuff.
Be gone.
February this year, they shut it down. Fair enough.
My new favorite thing. Definitely need a new bag or two.
What, to pick up a pawn? How big's a pawn?
Need to stop hoarding.
What a load of crap. A massive pawn. Reduces maximum HP by 30%. Every enemy kill increases damage by 1%, up to a maximum of 30%. Oh, no, that's crap. Absolutely crap. I'll sell that. Prawn.
Destroyed.
Take that, Mafia. Vodka 1. Shh.
Led you astray.
Oh no, I'm dead.
I gotta find some bandages. Lead them free.
Yeah, not Vodka 41. Unfortunately, I'm not that cool to have like more numbers in my emotes. I guess that's one of the upsides of being Twitch partner, right? I think you can kind of get different names for your emotes, right? Like your prefix can be changed, I think, or whatever way it works. There you go. That's the one reason to go for Twitch partner then. Hashtag partner push.
Can you guess my favorite color?
Disgusting filth.
Stop talking.
Some arrows there if you're interested.
I will make you bleed.
No, you won't. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Who's Lamar's? Lamar's bar? Mark Mark Lamar's.
Bit by bit.
A long jack.
I need deeper pockets.
Hold on, stall the ball.
Could use a bag.
Any Jared Leto fans in the audience tonight? Lemiz, okay. Good to know. The platforming possibilities in this game are immense.
Don't get back up.
This grass is not good enough to hide in. So that's the partner push.
Right on the mark.
Super baby method, correct. There's a big beastie there. Maybe we can avoid the big beastie. C-sections are quite popular. What is this? Makes enemies blind but not deaf? Nah, sounds like a load of bollocks. Oh no, is this his mate?
Can sell it later, I guess.
I can sell it later. Mate, you're supposed to be giving that to the doctor? You're not selling it to the doctor. I didn't know I was playing as a complete, you know, money-hungry mercenary here. This is not what I wanted.
Hi.
Allows to see enemies through walls. That's just cheating, isn't it? Wall hack. Nope. I can use my chicken heads to teleport to the dock.
You have returned, yes? What did you find out? Don't keep me in the dark. slowly, and from the very beginning. What did you find?
A strange monocle in this note.
Yes, that is his writing style. His own hand wrote these words. The monocle belonged to him. Did you find anything else?
No, but I found it all by a corpse. A skeleton.
Apart from that, the skeleton had no distinguishing marks, I presume? Shreds of cloth, visible bone damage, evidence of previous fractures, anything? A part of me wants to deny what you have found. Let myself believe that it could not be him, that it was a member of his science team instead. But all the evidence points to my friend. Thank you for bringing me this news. Now, if you will excuse me, I need to be alone for a while.
Fair enough. I got a Porsche win for helping out the guy. I feel pretty good about myself. Increases inventory size? Maybe I should just go for that. Winning, congratulations. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I have 1 point spare. Dub C. That. A monster. No. Definitely not Grim. But Runner 2 at least is like good. Runner 3 on the other hand. Puke. it's rubbish. It's the Sonic CD of Runner games. Nice cat. Magpie. Fox. And a bear. I want to talk to the cat. My shadow hosts death, my sight equals fright. My lair on this earth, come find fearless night. Oh, they have to do all these. I am what you seek, treasure trove untold. Try a glimmer weak, lure me a gem old, find me. So I've already done this one. Because I'm absolutely brilliant at video games. But this one I haven't done yet. I'm in the shadows skulking behind, my swift death blow fools, hunter kind, find me. Brutal, power raw, principle of rain, roars the mighty maw, feel your courage win, find me. 1 out of 4. Pretty bad. I think you'll do it, Grim. But yeah, I think I'll leave it off there for tonight. I think that's probably a good stopping point. Pretty tired as well. But yeah, thank you all for hanging out. I appreciate everyone stopping by and saying hello. No problem. No problem at all. Good tunes, yeah. And